Welcome to VideoTutorial1 in the VideoTutorial1 Accessible Braille Training Program. This tutorial covers using the keyboard. In VideoTutorial1, we use a standard QWERTY keyboard for entering the 6-key Braille. On the screen at the moment is a page called Keyboard Check from the VideoTutorial1 site, and that shows you which keys we use. We use the F key for dot 1, we use the D key for dot 2, the S key for dot 3, the J key for dot 4, the K key for dot 5, and the L key for dot 6. These are listed on that page and shown diagrammatically. On that page we also show a picture of a keyboard indicating that we use the space bar for spacing between Braille words, and we use the delete or backspace key to correct errors, and we use the return or enter key to start a new Braille line. So as an example, if someone wanted to type dots 1, 4 and 5 on a standard QWERTY keyboard in VideoTutorial1, they would press the F, J and K keys simultaneously. It's the pressing of these keys simultaneously which generates the dot pattern 1, 4 and 5. I've now moved to the Start Keyboard Test page so that I can show you some various patterns as well as explain the purpose of the keyboard test and when it will appear. On my keyboard I am pressing the S, D and K, L keys simultaneously, and that has generated a pattern of dots 2, 3 and 5, 6. So it's the pressing of the keys simultaneously that generates the pattern. As mentioned, I'm on the keyboard test page. After you register and before you start your first lesson, you will be asked to complete a keyboard test. The purpose of the keyboard test is to verify that your hardware is capable of handling 6 simultaneously key presses. Not all keyboards are capable of handling the simultaneous key presses, which is why we ask you to complete this test before you get too far down the track. What we do is press the SDF and JKL keys simultaneously, and we do that up to 10 times. Once we have 10 consecutive presses, we have confirmed that your keyboard is capable of doing that, and we will then move you on to starting your lesson. If you fail this test and your keyboard is not capable of buffering or handling the 10 simultaneously key presses, we recommend that you try another keyboard. Perhaps you could borrow a colleague's keyboard, or you could borrow a friend's keyboard to try that. Note that the keyboard has to be a different brand or a different model to try. If your colleague has the same model and brand as you, it's quite likely that the keyboard will still fail the keyboard test. We have found that most laptop keyboards are okay, and also the lower cost Microsoft keyboards are okay if you need to go and purchase one. And they're generally USB keyboards that you can plug into your computer. Note that to complete VideoTutorial1 we need a physical keyboard, and that's the reason you cannot use your iPad or your Android tablet to complete VideoTutorial1, as they're virtual keyboards and even their Bluetooth keyboards do not allow the 6 simultaneous key presses to occur. So I'll just complete the final these. On the screen it now says, congratulations, your keyboard passed the test. I've typed my 10 keyboards, and you'll be redirected to the lesson or your dashboard depending on where you started the keyboard test from. If you change your computer hardware at any point, you can go back and redo the keyboard test by going to the Getting Started menu, selecting the Redo Keyboard Test item, and then Redo Keyboard Test link, and you'll be back to be able to confirm that your keyboard is working. You'll only ever be automatically asked once to do the keyboard test. However, if you change computers and you would notice strange things happening when you press keys simultaneously, we recommend that you redo the keyboard test to confirm that your hardware is still compatible with the program. So in conclusion, the S, D, F and J, K, L keys are the significant 6 keys we use for pressing the dots. F's dot 1, D's dot 2, S's dot 3, J's dot 4, K's dot 5 and L's dot 6. You will need to pass a keyboard test to be able to start the lessons, and if you have troubles with the keyboard test, please try a different keyboard. Thank you.